Hello folks, down at the range again with the Retay. Got lots of different pellets to put through the barrel. I'm going to do the shooting at 40 yards, which is an effective range for a sub 12 foot pound rifle. Just see how accurate they are, see what pellets stand out against any others. I'll be starting off with some of the lighter weight pellets. Two of them are non-lead and others are just lighter. Going all the way up until we get to slugs that weigh 13 grains. So we're going as low as 5.56 grains all the way up to 13 grains. So let's get on with the test. Okay, I'll be chronographing some of these pellets, not all of them, because it take too long. So I'll do the really light ones, I'll do the medium, and I'll do the heavies. We'll be starting off with the field target trophy green at 5.56 grains. Just see how light pellet goes through it, basically. Ridiculously light. Okay, connected. So obviously it's not zeroed in yet, so I'm going to put some single shots through it. Start off with, just to try and get it zeroed in as best I can. Okay. I'm going to go for the top left. In fact, I'm going to go for the top centre where that 5p piece is. Oh, right, it's not far off actually, looking at that. Try one more, see if it remains the same, because I have just charged the bottle up and the first couple of shots can be a bit different to the rest, so keep that point of aim. Right, so that could be where they'll all be going now, or it could just mean it don't even group, so we'll get some idea. I'll give it 3 more shots with this one. So that could be the best this one can do, looking at that. Right, I think they're too light and the wind is blowing, so that will definitely affect it. Right, the next light pellet is the 6.79 grain. That's strange because it never even... oh, it did. It's not talking to us. So the average was 846 feet per second with a high of 849, spread of 12 feet per second, standard deviation of 3.9. So that's not too bad, but because it's so light, 8.9 foot-pounds. Oh. Yeah, I've got the audio turned down. But yeah, that was that. So the next one will be the JSB Exact lead-free pellet. Tell you what, might as well go with it. There we go. Okay then, I'm going to go for the top left.
784.
That dropped just below. Now these are like Predator GTOs.
791.
Before anybody says, oh, put your pellets on the other side of the rifle, I've got too much shit on that side, so I can't get it in. So it is where it is. I tell you what, it's grouping well. It definitely likes these pellets. 40 yards. Yeah, more or less in the same hole. So it's looking good for the barrel, isn't it? So every barrel's different. So what might suit this barrel might not suit another barrel. So you just got to try them yourself and find out what works. Yeah, they're more or less going through the same hole. So folks, just based on this group at 40 yards, the rifle is done. I mean, that's apart from the first shot that went low on the bottom ring, that's all within a centimetre.
789.
So polygon barrels, once they let it up, look like they're doing well. Now I'm not too worried about the power, because I know the power on a lead-free pellet is going to be down, no matter how fast the damn thing's going. Once you start going supersonic, it destabilises as well. Right, that is fantastic route. So that's, I'll do one more shot to make it 10. when you consider it such a light pellet and high speeds, it's showing the regulator's pretty good as well, because we've got a spread of 14, standard deviation of 4.8. So, and the wind's blowing as well, so really good pellet. Yeah,
84.
excellent result. Well, we can't get Predator GTOs over here. I was talking to the chap that designs, well, I wasn't talking to him, but he was on Maccabee Speed, and I put a comment on the channel. He replied to it saying that for some reason, he said he'd love to have Predator GTOs in this country, but he's not a distributor in this country. He just wishes somebody would start distributing them here. I mean, when you look at the GTOs from the full-powered rifles, they're very accurate, and you don't really expect it, but there's something different about these JSBs. It's 6.79 grains, so pellet manufacturers, well, JSB in particular, and the UK importers of these, start getting some Predator GTOs in if you can, because I know we've got these, but it'd be nice to get that brand in, even though they're probably the same pellet. Okay, next up. Okay then folks, sorry to cut the video short, but I had problems with the cameras packing up, probably too cold for the batteries. I've got problems with the Canon camera again, not sure if it's a memory card or the camera. As you can see from the target results, the JSB 6.79 grain lead-free pellets was really accurate. But what I did find, I did shoot more pellets than what you saw. The reason you didn't see it is because obviously cameras started packing up, and I realised then that the power of the rifle needed tuning up, and I'd not got my screwdriver on me to do it. So I'm going to have to come back to more pellet testing at a later date. Tomorrow's looking bad, but I've got a funeral anyway to go to. But yeah, I mean, it looked very promising with the JSBs. Measured the group, and it was 12mm centre to centre at 40 yards, and that was pushing out a power of about 8 or 9 foot-pounds. So it was really pointless firing any more pellets, because at 40 yards, not really got the power to give positive feedback for that kind of distance from the power they'd got. So the intention will be to work out the most efficient pellet, which will probably be the 10 grain pellets. Tune those up to about 11 6 foot-pounds, and I would imagine the lead frees then will come in around 10 or 10.5 foot-pounds. There'll probably be £1.5 difference, probably, because of that weight difference. But yeah, I was really pleased with the result of that. I mean, the H&N Field Target Trophies didn't do very well, but the JSBs did, and I think a lot of it's got to do with the design of the pellet and the shape, how they fit the barrel when they go up the barrel. But I have found that those particular pellets shoot well through a lot of the rifles. But definitely come back to this. I think the barrel's okay. There's nothing wrong with the barrel. If you feed it the right ammunition, it does the business. So what I'll be doing today is just tuning up the rifle according to the pellet used, and then we can go back, because 8 or 9 foot-pounds is not really designed to be shooting up to 40 yards with any accuracy. I mean, the 10 metre paper target punching, they're 6 foot-pound rifles, so another couple of foot-pound on top of that, it's not going to make that much difference. Probably designed for 15 to 20 yards, not 40. Once you get to 10.5 foot pans, yeah, you can do it, but you've got to be getting it to travel at speed, and the speed will make a difference. At 40 yards, the low power, the pellet will start opening up. The pellets are tested up. I must have tested about 10 different pellets. Some did better than others, but I did realise that at 40 yards there was opening up. They probably all done well at 25, but the power difference at that distance makes a massive difference to the group. So I'm going to blue the barrel. I'm going to tune it up, and we'll get back to the pellet testing probably in a couple of days' time when the weather's improved, because I mean this morning it was around 6 degrees, 5 to 6 degrees when I got down there, and the wind was around 7, and it was gradually getting worse. I think by the time I came home it was forecasted at 9 miles an hour, so considering the wind speed on a light pellet at 40 yards, that GSB did really well. So sorry the video didn't work out as it would, but I think it worked out. In the last few videos I've done, I've had camera issues. Whether it is a camera or a memory card, I don't know, but that Canon camera, it's a nice camera, but it's starting to play up now. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's hope we can get this all done and dusted by the time the cattleman comes, so we've got a comparison to shoot. But in 177, it's going to be a good rifle. So there we go. So I'll catch you in the next video, which will probably be in a couple of days. So bye for now.